Just beneath the ocean surface, a primal drama unfolds daily. It's a world where ancient predators collide and every second counts. Think you know sharks? Think again. Because today we're seeing a stunning shift. The hunter is becoming the hunted. The old rules of the deep, they're being torn up not just by sharks, but by a challenger whose intelligence is reshaping the entire underwater battlefield. Under the waves, it's a world of stunning beauty but also brutal efficiency. This is the domain of the ocean's top predators, animals shaped by millions of years of evolution into nature's most effective hunters. For ages, sharks have been kings here, their very names striking fear and awe. Whether in icy abysses or sunlit coral reefs, their hunts are the stuff of legend, raw, powerful displays of nature in action. We're going to explore these incredible shark hunts, seeing firsthand the tactics that put them at the top of the food chain. But things are changing. A new player has entered the arena. A highly intelligent challenger that's shaking up these ancient battlegrounds. Get ready to see underwater showdowns like never before. Sharks. For so long they've been the undisputed rulers of the ocean, and each species has its own deadly specialty. Take the great white, a true icon of predatory power. It'll wait, sometimes for ages, hidden in the gloom, then explode upwards in the devastating ambush. The impact? Like a freight train, sometimes even launching it clean out of the water. Pure, raw power. And then you've got the thresher shark, a real artist when it comes to hunting. Its secret weapon, that incredibly long tail used like a bullwhip. Threshers skillfully round up schools of fish and then crack. A tail slap at up to 50 miles an hour stuns multiple victims in one go. Pretty elegant for such a deadly move. In the maze-like coral reefs, the white-tipped reef shark shows off a different kind of smarts. It's sleek, it's agile, and it chases fish right into tight cracks. Where other hunters get stuck, the white-tipp's slender body lets it slip right in, leaving prey nowhere to run. And how could we forget the hammerhead with that bizarrely shaped head? It's not just for looks. It's a precision tool for pinning slippery stingrays to the ocean floor, making them an easy meal. These are just a few ways sharks have earned their top dog status, ruling an empire built on instinct. But life as a shark isn't always a solo act, free from rivals. The ocean's a busy place, and sometimes the deadliest threat is another shark. Yep, shark eat shark is a brutal but surprisingly common fact of life. Scientists have seen it, like a poor beagle shark taken down by an even bigger mystery shark. It's a harsh lesson, even for these top predators. Size and power are everything. Tiger sharks? They're in a league of their own. These giants are opportunistic hunters, striking whenever and wherever they please, and smaller sharks are definitely on their menu. Just their presence can change how a whole reef operates. Other sharks have to adjust, hunting at different times just to avoid becoming dinner. It's created this interesting system where different species sort of book their hunting slots to avoid trouble and competition. Maybe bull sharks take the early morning shift in the dim light, then sandbar sharks cruise by in the afternoon. As evening comes, blacktips get their chance, and sneaky hammerheads often prefer the darkness of night. But the mighty tiger shark, it ignores these unwritten rules, hunting whenever it feels like it, a constant danger that keeps everyone on their toes. This uneasy, sometimes violent balance has kept the underwater world in check for a long long time. But now, even this long-standing order is up against something totally new. For ages, sharks ruled the roost, their hunting skills shaping life in the oceans. But now, a new force is making waves. A super smart, highly coordinated predator that's completely changing the game of underwater combat, the orca. Yes, killer whales, armed with complex strategies and honestly some frankly terrifying teamwork, they're now going after even the toughest sharks. Off the coast of Mexico, for instance, there's some pretty intense footage of orcas hunting whale sharks, the biggest fish in the sea. They work together, ramming these gentle giants to stun them. Then, with chilling precision, they flip them over, targeting a vulnerable spot, so the massive shark can't fight back or get away. These brutal attacks, often led by one experienced male orca, have been seen more and more between 2018 and 2024. What's maybe even more shocking is that orcas are bold enough to take on the great white shark, the ocean's most legendary apex predator. In places like South Africa and the Gulf of California, these showdowns used to be rare. But we're seeing them more often now, partly because drone footage and social media posts are bringing these epic battles right to our screens. Orcas use their brains, pack tactics, and sheer power to outsmart and overpower even these fearsome sharks. They don't just kill, they strategically take them apart. Some pods have even figured out how to go straight for the shark's nutrient-packed liver, leaving the rest. It's a chilling display of how selective and efficient they are. This isn't just hunting. It's a bold statement of dominance from a marine mammal whose intelligence and adaptability are fast becoming the ultimate weapon in the ocean's ever-evolving. So, orcas regularly hunting sharks. This isn't just a few random attacks, it's a major ecological shift, like the ancient rule book of ocean survival is being completely rewritten. And the effects of these specialized hunts are spreading through entire marine ecosystems. When a top predator like the great white suddenly becomes prey, it doesn't just affect the sharks. It can change the behavior and location of the animals sharks usually hunt. Sharks, once the top cops of the reef, now have to be much more cautious. They might even be changing where they feed and migrate to steer clear of these incredibly effective new hunters. This whole new situation really shows how adaptable ocean life can be, but also how vulnerable it is when faced with such a smart and powerful opponent. Thanks to better underwater cameras and even everyday people contributing observations, we're watching this power shift happen right before our eyes. Scientists are glued to this, fascinated by the orca's clever hunting methods and how sharks are reacting. The underwater battlefield is definitely changing. While the age of sharks is far from over, their top spot is now seriously challenged. This new chapter in ocean predation reminds us of a hard truth. In the wild, no one stays king forever, and the ongoing fight for survival always creates new legends and new fears. Absolutely fascinated by these ocean giants and their epic battles? If you want more amazing wildlife stories like this, do us a solid, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ding that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure into the wild. What part of these hunts blew your mind the most? Drop a comment below, we'd love to hear your thoughts. The deep ocean really is a stage for non-stop breathtaking drama, isn't it? It's a place where the endless fight for survival shapes creatures into incredible examples of hunting perfection. We've seen the amazing range of tactics sharks have perfected over millions of years. But the story of the underwater world is always changing. The rise of the orca as a serious shark hunter just goes to show that smarts and adaptability can shake up even the oldest pecking orders. These underwater clashes are a powerful reminder of how raw and relentless life is beneath the surface, a constant, complicated dance between predator and prey, where nothing stays the same for long. The ocean still holds so many secrets, and it keeps showing us that the battle for the top spot is a story that's always being rewritten.